So in Savage Planet, you need to get resources, basically to print stuff. So you've got yourselves your weapons you can upgrade, and as you can see, you mainly do have 4 different resources. Now all of these are obviously put into these little bots here, so as you'll be able to see, as you do go and also add like your scan-ins, you'll be able to see a few different things that you've got. So obviously you've got the main 4 at the top, and the blue one's going to obviously be carbon. So this is found pretty much from actually destroying some of the actual monsters in the game. You'll also find rocks that will have all of these as well. So these are going to be the very first one, which is the 442 on my list. That's going to be the carbon symbol. We then have aluminum, which is obviously going to be the blue. This is going to be found in rocks predominantly. Again, you might find other things that do allow this. You'll find veins, you'll find different kind of attributes that you'll find throughout the zone, which I'll show you in a second. You'll see obviously these are the aluminum veins. Obviously aluminum just in general that drops. You'll see aluminum, the only element equally used for soda cans and rocket ships. You'll need a lot of these to craft more tools and perform repairs on the shop. Whereas the veins are just going to be something you can shoot down or hit. You've got obviously the carbon veins as well, and then you will also get a few other things. So you've got something like the silicon veins. This is going to be, again, you've got to smash it. You'll see these throughout the entire universe as you do go through. And then the one that I don't have anything of at the moment is the printer slurry. So some fluid used in printing, no clue what it is, what's in it. The first slurry obviously was made of the turpentine, walnut oil, and soot. And so you're neat, yeah. So basically that is going to be something you'll find as you do progress. You also have health essence, and then you'll also see, I believe it's goo or something. You kind of got it, and it is in this, if I can find it somewhere. You'll find it basically around the map. I don't know if I've actually scanned it, to be honest. But you'll basically find it throughout the map, and you can basically eat it. And it is in the orange ship there, so you'll be able to see the orange kind of within the 100 meters. You basically have it, and it will hopefully do a little bit extra on your health, which is always nice. And we've always got to watch the health bar there. So in terms of if you want to get these resources, naturally you will get them as you do progress through the missions and through the open worldness of the game. You can obviously go back from here, and as you'll be able to see, I've kind of got on the first chunk at the moment. It's pretty much just going up here for my first rodeo. But as you do go into the scanning mode, you'll be able to scan obviously everything. I would suggest definitely looking around, and as you've progressed, maybe you kind of had a look through first and then start doing some scanning, just because it will help you guide. You'll obviously have the interactions of this, which is going to give you health, and naturally as you do progress more, you'll be able to learn a little bit extra. So obviously for something like this, if I keep shooting these will drop different carbons as well, so you can see there. So you've always got to watch out for some of them because they will come in packs normally, and you can see on the corner there as well, you do have the veins. What just shot at me there? Oh, okay. I've never seen that yet. We are very early on into the game as well, just so you know. But in general, you can see that we've got obviously the vein there. That will kind of give you it. And I think it should. As you do pass it, you don't necessarily need to go too crazy. And as you can see, it will give you it here. But basically, killing stuff. Getting stuff and killing stuff will give you a bit of everything. It's not necessarily kind of a one-all sort of thing. And naturally, as you do progress, you should find more veins and more stuff. You'll see that we do get a few different kind of ones going round. Like I say, make sure you are utilizing this as kind of like your scanning, just because it will give you some more insight. And if you do survey, you'll be able to see that we have got objects that we can obviously get, and it will give you, so for instance, we've got a printer slurry over there. These are going to be fantastic to have in general, but as you'll see, it is going to be within this. So the main thing with this is you need a whip to actually get it. So naturally, as I go get my first rodeo, this will allow me to get my whip and allow me to get this right here. So if I'm having a look at something else, I've got a 150 over here, which I can obviously utilize. So if I go over to this, we can obviously go over and see what is basically going on. We'll be able to see that we've got a few things that will blow up here. So we want to make sure we kind of get rid of them first. And if we go like that, he's going to blow up. And naturally, as you do progress through the game, you'll kind of know what is best to attack and what is best to leave, to be honest. And so we'll see that we've got the printer supply up there. You'll obviously have a few things that we can obviously throw, and we need to get away from that thing. So naturally, as you progress through, it's going to be nice to see how everybody deals with this. We'll try and get this printer slurry up here. But naturally there's going to be a lot more bosses and a lot more things to be able to get as we do progress. So we can see Okay, this is just a teleporter, in fact. Okay, that makes more sense to me, to be honest. You'll also be able to use bait to throw stuff away as well. But basically, you've got the teleporters here. You will find these as you do progress through the game, which is always nice. So it can obviously teleport you in different places if you really wanted to. So instead of me going for this My Rodeo and kind of utilizing all my run up here, I could just basically teleport straight up to the one that I found. So exploring is going to be massive. And as you can see, we've got the resources deposited. I would suggest definitely waiting and seeing what you actually need. So for instance, once I've obviously got this proton whip, there's a potential I need to actually use the resources to do it. So maybe just waiting and kind of seeing what I could utilize it with, but keeping some resources is always going to be good to have. So obviously we see here we do need a few more of a certain resource, so going out and trying that is going to be well worth your while. And just generically updating everything as you do progress is always going to be pretty good as we do go forward. And you can see you will get some more character suits as you do scan more and more. So you can see as we do go through, you'll be able to unlock a few more once you've done. As you can see, current progress as 19, you need 25. But let me know if you're enjoying the game and we'll see what else we can do.